Hello, righty-ho, here's a good one for you. Metal Church guitarist Kurdt Vanderhoof's magnificent side project, Presto Ballet, reappear with an album called Dreamentia, and it's a superb surprise follow-up to the story of Andy Rotman, which they began all the way back in 2012 on Relic of the Modern World. Now, this album passed me by a little bit. Dreamentia was released back in the middle of last year, 2025. I'm recording this 3rd of Feb 2026. And so it had passed me by completely. So I'm glad I found it, because I think Presto Ballet are magnificent. And the reason I probably wasn't expecting to see another Presto Ballet album is that they've popped up sporadically over the years, and I guess when Kurt's had time to spare from Metal Church. And their previous album, The Days Between, was released back in 2018. However, sporadic as Presto Ballet albums are, they are nothing less than first class. I mean, I've got them all, and they're all magnificent. And first class applies most certainly to Dreamentia. So it continues the concept, the tale of Rotman's disconnection and disappearance from the modern world by relinquishing the trappings of mobile devices, technology, social media and whatnot. All that concludes in typical Presto Ballet style, being that glorious mixture of a 1970s infused prog pomp symphonic rock throwback with a real fresh feel to it. Big crisp riffs, soaring solos, all merging in with and alternating with all sorts of keyboards and synthesizers. Drumming that'll make you think of the late, very great Neil Peart. Booming rich bass lines, quirky time signatures and wonderful vocals as well. Makes it, all in all, it's quite a mixture. I mean, the opening instrumental of Dreamentia, the Dreamentia theme packs in all the above things that I've mentioned, and it grabs you straight away. It's irresistibly well done. Keys and guitars punching away, real driving slab of sort of like heavy prog / pomp. Magnificent stuff, and there's not a false note or any filler anywhere throughout the album. Without exception, each of the 11 tracks deliver individually and collectively. The hooks and melodies are boundless as well. The vocals are so catchy, and everything about it just screams class. So well composed and performed, instantly accessible and memorable. The songs are generally around about an average of 5 to 6 minutes, give or take, and each one packs a punch. They're catchy, they are slick, they're urgent, they're so well done. It's ridiculous. There is an exception, and that is an exception to the 5 to 6 minute average. We've got a monster 18-minute epic, the Quiet Praise of War. I mean, this one's a proper epic classic 1970s prog, brought up to date in outrageously good style. Everything's chucked at it and it all sticks. A huge sweeping statement of ability and songwriting, overflowing with changes of time and pace and all flowing together. Guitars chug and riff and solo, all along with the swirling keys and synth runs, quirky drumming, big bass, and more of those soaring vocals. It's just outstanding all the way through. If, as I did, you grew up with prog and rock in the late 70s, early 80s, listening to the likes of Rush, Styx, Kansas, Boston, Yes, Touch, Saracen, and similar, then you'll be right at home with Presto Ballet. And even if you're not, even if you just enjoy very, very high class, heavy-ish symphonic prog pomp with purpose behind it, you'll love it. It's so good. I think it's Presto Ballet's finest album to date, and I sincerely hope it's not the last one from them, say, given that they do crop up periodically, but they're always worth the wait. But I think Dreamentia is the best. Link to it in the description below, physical and digital formats. So there we are. It's magnificent. Buy it. Oh, and something else you can do before you disappear, if you don't mind a little favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel, because that's always a big help and appreciated. So there we are. Presto Ballet Dreamentia. Magnificent. So we'll leave it there. As always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.